Hello, everybody, and welcome to Ancestral Recall. That is a hell of a first pick. Some would say it's the best first pick in the format. There's a real strong case to be made for that. Most people agree it's Ancestral Recall, Soul Ring, and Black Lotus are the top three. Ancestral is even better than Time Walk, I think. Just unbelievably efficient card. Counterspell is also good. I hate to pass Counterspell. We might be able to wheel Spellseeker, which is, of course, amazing with Ancestral. Other good cards in the pack include both of these lands. Blood Crypt has gone up in value a lot recently. I used to hate Black Red, but I think it's pretty good now. Both Black Red Reanimator and Black Red Midrange. Derogatory Speaker is good, but yeah, Ancestral Recall. That is amazing. Do we just take infinitely worse Ancestral Recall now? I think so. Murktide Region is decent. It would be good in a deck that plays Ancestral and Consider, but yeah, I think we just want to take Consider here. Arbor Elf is good. Honestly, pretty weak pack overall. Yeah, I'll take the Consider. Okay. Hmm. So, in terms of power level, Dark Confidant is very strong. So is Kolaghan's Command. So is Esper Sentinel. But they're all not really in our colors. I don't love Third Path Iconoclast in general. It is good with these sorts of cards, but I'm not going to pick it this early. We could take Seachrome Coast, but I don't really want to commit to a second color yet. Maybe I would take a Tundra here, but we could probably just take Subtlety. It's not amazing, but it's decent. It does play well with Ancestral. If you turn one Ancestral Recall and then find Subtlety and then pitch Subtlety to put their Esper Sentinel back on top, it's just a really good exchange. Yeah, I'm not thrilled about this card, but I think it is the pick here. Hmm. Okay, bad pack here in terms of there's no good blue or I mean actually there's three blue cards, but they're all not very good. Snap is just not very powerful. What do we take? Really, really weak pack. Upheaval is strong, but it requires a very specific deck. You need to have a lot of artifacts or a lot of mana, basically, either like green mana dorks or artifact mana, so you can play Upheaval and then redeploy a big board. I kind of want to take Regrowth. It's not a card that I think is great in general, but it's very good with Ancestral Recall. It's just weak though. Yeah, this is such a bad pack. I think I'll take Regrowth. Green looks very open. I'm not thrilled about this pick. I'm not committed to it at all, but we'll see what seems open. Now we do see Utopia Sprawl. So I think green is a very open color. Dragon's Rage Chandler works really well with what we have. And then there's Watery Grave. And I think I'm honestly going to take the Watery Grave here. Yeah, fixing before spells in general. We'll take the Grave. Okay, now we see a bunch of blue stuff. Hmm. This could be a deck for the Seed Shark. I haven't cast this card yet. Phantasmal Image doesn't seem amazing. We could take Brain Freeze if we want to go down that route, but I mean, I guess it's kind of good with what we have right now. Hmm. I'll speculate on the Brain Freeze. I don't think it's super likely, but we could get there. All right, now we'll take a Cryptic Command, I think. Yeah, we'll take a Cryptic over Charter Course, kind of close. But if it's definitely much better for some sort of Storm deck. And the Water Grave can also help with Storm. Black is a good color in Storm decks. It gives you access to Yawgmoth's Will. Oh, wow. Okay, so there's Daze, which is just a solid card. But I think we take an 8th pick Echo of Eons here. I think we actually, some people know that watch this channel a lot, I'm not a big Storm fan. But this is a situation where, you're getting a 7th pick Brain Freeze into 8th pick Echo of Eons. And the Yawgmoth's Will wheels. All right. We have a plan. Not a plan that I think is very good typically, but we'll see if we can get there. All right, not much for us in this pack. This is a black-white land or black-green land in case we play Regrowth and Yawgmoth's Will. Jessica's Will is also a pretty good Storm card. I guess I'll take Jessica's Will. I think I think Jessica's Will is pretty decent. Okay, here's Mizzix's Mastery. Um, yeah, I think we take that over the Pyretic Ritual. We'll try it out. All right, so I think we're not playing Regrowth at this point. But Grixis Storm is like a very real possibility. We don't really have a good. I mean, if I guess we could just be a blue mid range deck, but we have a lot of cards that are only good in Storm, which is not really a position I like to be in. It's possible we were supposed to take the Pyretic Ritual there. Seething Song is nice. We'll definitely take that. All right, so what do we want in this sort of deck? The real answer is I don't know. I'm not as good at building Storm as I am at building other sorts of decks. Mana is a limiting factor, so we want like Black Lotus would be the best card by a lot. We would like play Lotus Petal maybe. Okay, we would maybe play Helm of Awakening actually. Yeah, this is not a card that I've ever played, but this is the deck for it. Now we're not a Tenacious Underdog deck. We'll take Mizium Mortars, which is not bad for just buying time. And last pick, Showdown of the Scalds. Okay, interesting start. All right, what do we have here? There's Gitaxian Probe, which is pretty nice. I mean, it just adds Storm for free and gives us more consistency. But I think I would rather have the Polluted Delta here. There's also Grizzlebrand, which is great if you're storming. Like, Storm Reanimator can actually be a pretty sweet archetype. You, like, put Grizzlebrand into play, draw a bunch of cards, Brain Freeze them, win the game. But, yeah, let's just take the Polluted Delta. That's a very important pickup. We could maybe wheel Talisman of Indulgence and play that. Ooh, Dak Faden. Also Dark Ritual. Interesting. I don't think we need Imperial Seal. A lot of good cards here. Actually, Imperial Seal looks decent, but I think we'll take the Dak. Dak Faden is really strong, and red. It looks like red is one of our main colors. We can even Dak our opponent. Mystic Confluence is good too, but yeah, I think we take the Dak and then hope to wheel Dark Ritual. Whoa, third pick Mana Drain. That's awesome. We will certainly be taking that. Treasure Cruise could be good in this deck, potentially. But easy Mana Drain for this pick. There's Entomb, which, like, can do some stuff. We have Yawgmoth's Will and Mizzix's Mastery, so we have some graveyard shenanigans. But I think we should probably take the Mana Leak. There's also Rogran Triome. Maybe we take the Triome, actually. We don't have any white stuff, although... Mana Leak versus Triumph is really close. I think I'm going to take the Triumph. We really need some blue-red fixing. Narset. Wow, okay. Yeah, we'll take the Narset here. Fire Islet's also good, but... And we would maybe even play Mana Flare. But Narset is great with Echo of Eons. Yeah, that's a really good card for this style of deck. Alright, I'm excited about where this deck is going. It is not my wheelhouse, but it looks pretty powerful. Alright, this is our first pack that's kind of a brick. Is this... So this, like... can kind of go off if we have like a Mox. I don't think we're a Gear Hulk deck, although Gear Hulk could be good. This is like, yeah, so we get Soul Ring, then every time we play a non-creature spell, we get to add 2 mana. I'll speculate on this. I'm not, well, no, actually, let's take Gear Hulk. It's close. Let's take the Gear Hulk. But the Gear Hulk is just like a card that can make us win if we don't have win conditions, which is a real risk here. Now we got to take Spell Pierce. A lot of good cards here, including Bauble, but I think just staying alive is important. Now I see Paradoxical Outcome. I wish that was good in this deck, but we don't have like tokens. There's Urborg, and there's Airtie Resurrected and Solemn. This could be a good deck for Solemn, actually. Yeah, I think I like the idea of taking this card. And now we'll take Talisman of Indulgence or Relic of Progenitus. Let's take the Relic, I think. Well, it's awkward with the Yawgmoth's Will and Mizzix's Mastery. It's good at beating opposing Eldrazi with Brain Freeze. Actually, the Talisman's probably better. Yeah, let's take the Talisman. It's fixing. Wow, Dark Ritual wheeled. A lot of stuff wheeled. We could even maybe try to Splash to Fairy, but I think Dark Ritual is the pick. We want to be able to make mana. Alright, we'll take and not play Mindslaver. We could maybe end up being an Oath deck somehow. We have 2 creatures right now. We could cut them both pretty easily. Nothing else here looks playable. Yeah, we'll take Oath just in case. All right, Mana Flare, sure. The card I would really like to see here. Well, there's a bunch. Black Lotus is still number one. Underworld Breach would be nice. Underworld Breach plus Brain Freeze is very strong. Another one that would be pretty good is Frantic Search. What other ways to generate a lot of mana are there? I mean, like Lion's Eye Diamond. We could play Lion's Eye Diamond. Hard Evidence, last pick. That's awesome. We'll happily play that card. Just helps us to stay alive. We're going to be making a lot of cuts here. Whoa. Time Spiral, Soul Ring, and Demonic Tutor. That's wild. We'll take the Soul Ring and hope to wheel Time Spiral. Yeah, I think that's the pick. Pretty amazing to get a Soul Ring there. Now we see Ponder. Also Talisman of Creativity. But let's take the Ponder. Talisman might come around. All right, let's cut all the weak stuff here. Right now, a lot of this red stuff seems kind of bad. Blue Sun Zenith is kind of interesting, but probably not that good. Vampiric Tutor's looking pretty good now, and now that we have some very powerful cards. Urza doesn't do too much. Saheeli is not great. Yeah, let's take the Vampiric Tutor. So one option is just to cut red, and I like, or maybe just try to splash like Dak or something. Like the other red cards are fine, but not that exciting. It depends on how good our fixing ends up being, but we do have so many playables. We have no removal. I guess the plan is just to try to win. Just get to the point where they're one turn away from killing us, and then we kill them. Interesting. Wow, very interesting pack. I don't think we're tinkering. Treachery is very good, especially with Mana Flare. Inquisition of Kozilek is great interaction. I think we're going to try to wheel the Lotus Petal. Fire Covenant's great if we're playing red. And then Dig Through Time. Actually, Dig Through Time looks really good in this deck. Yeah, I think we take the Dig here and try to wheel Lotus Petal. Yeah, this is like one of the best Dig Through Time decks I've ever seen. Now we see Dream Halls, Baral, Thirst for Discovery. Dream Halls is decent if the Time Spiral wheels. Baral is not that good here, though, because our curve is so low. Honestly, I think I'm actually taking Thirst for Discovery. Yeah, I'll just take the Thirst. Having a little bit more card draw is helpful. It'll add consistency. Okay, there's Magma Opus, which is kind of interesting. Wishclaw Talisman is fine. Trinket Mage can find Soul Ring. And Lotus Petal if that wheels. Magma Opus is just bad, right? I mean, it's like good with Gear Hulk. Actually, Gear Hulk is starting to look good now with Dig Through Time. Actually, yeah, let's take the Magma Opus. Unless we think that this is going to wheel. Maybe we're just banking on wheeling the Magma Opus, and we would rather take the Trinket Mage. But we're only going to see two more cards. Yeah, I'll take the Trinket Mage. I want to be able to find Soul Ring frequently. Ooh, Turnabout. That's a nice pickup. Is it better than Cabal Ritual, though? Maybe not. Because we're going to be filling our graveyard quickly, and also we don't have any, like, untapped synergies. I don't think we're going to be playing Mana Flare. Yeah, I think Cabal Ritual is actually better here. Okay, we'll take a Sensei's Divining Top. Talisman of Dominance is good, too, but I like taking one more card that plays with Trinket Mage. Oh, yeah, baby. Time Spiral Wield. Okay, we're Blue-Black Storm. We're in. We're doing it. Fully committed. Talisman of Creativity. We're not a Corpse Dance deck. Sower's fine. Yeah, let's take the Talisman. Now we'll take a Blue Sun Zenith. Yep. Lotus Petal, all right. Um, like Tinker for Torrential Gearhulk is fine. We have two draw sevens. Actually, I'm gonna audible to Fire Covenant. That's like the best card in our matchup. Like in all of the worst matchups, Fire Covenant just wins. Oh, nice. We get the Magma Opus, which I think is like looking good here. All right, a lot of cards I want to play. I think we're cutting Blue Sun Zenith. Um, I think we're cutting Dak as good as it is, and we're cutting the Black Talisman. Playing one Blue Red Talisman seems fine. Helm of Awakening I think is not worth it. Um, we need one more cut at least. I think I like having subtlety. I like having some rituals. I definitely want the Yawgmoth's Will. Having the Gear Hulk seems good. Maybe we cut Solemn. It's just like kind of average. All right, let's look at how this goes. So this gives us 13 blue sources, 5 black sources. Really 14 blue. I think that seems fine. And we're not going to play any red sources unless no, let's play the one Rogran Triome over one island. Then for red sources we have Talisman plus Rogran Triome, Polluted Delta, and then just like just flashing this back with Gear Hulk. All right, interesting deck. I'm not a big fan of Storm. I think it tends to be pretty weak, but this seems like a good build of it. The card quality is through the roof. Like this is the thing. Like this is a good Storm deck. I think we could trophy with it. Sure, if you just take the good cards that we have in this deck and put them in a blue-black control deck, it's like guaranteed trophy. Like blue-black control with Ancestral Recall, Mana Drain, Soul Ring, like you just can't lose. And like you need that sort of card quality just to have a chance with Storm, but that's all right. I think this deck is definitely pretty powerful. We have Brain Freeze as our win condition. See you in round one. Let's Storm. All right, here we are for round one against AJ8 and AJA. Ooh, I'm struggling here. AJE8 on the play. We're going to keep. No second blue source for Mana Drain right now, although we also don't have anything necessarily to use the Mana Drain mana on. We're hoping to Narset into one of our draw sevens here. Good draw. I'd prefer not to Mana Drain and save it for when we can use the mana boost, but if they play like a Thalia, we will counter. And I think I will also well, would we rather draw a card or make a Magma Opus token? Probably draw a card. It's kind of close. If Magma Opus would mean that we could play in our set with Mana Drain up, that would be different, but we can't. Our opponent's deciding what threat to play here. They are probably assuming we have Counterspell. Passing with 2 islands up typically gives away that impression. That's fine. It can attack Narset, which is a little bit sad, but it's fine. All right, let's just put a tap land into play. Pass back. Yep, down to 18. That's fine. Okay. Hmm. I think I'd still just want to hold up Mana Drain. Maybe we were supposed to use the Magma Opus last turn. The problem is, if we play Narset minus, then they attack it with Selfless Spirit. That's not that amazing. All right, we'll take 2. That's fine. I think I will manage drain this. I'm not 100% sure it's correct, but it it speeds up the clock a lot, and also, I mean, takes out this, which isn't super relevant yet, but it could become relevant. Now let's make a treasure token. So we're set up to like kind of go off next turn if we find something with an R set. We're hoping to find a draw 7. We have 2 draw 7s that we could find that would basically win the game here. And we find one. So we'll ritual. Then I think we have enough mana for Trinket Mage. Oh wait, do we? 2, 3. Oh wait, I totally miscounted. That's a blunder. Whoops. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's not good. So they get another turn. I mean, still, I think we're in a favorable position here, but this is a lot worse because they're likely to be able to kill the Narset. Where did I miscount there? I guess I thought we had 1 extra mana, but we didn't because the Trinket Mage. Oh no, the Trinket Mage net costs 2 mana. I was thinking that it only costs 1 because Soul Ring makes 2 mana back, but I forgot the cost of the Soul Ring. So the Trinket Mage, yeah, we were supposed to just not play Trinket Mage there. If we had played Echo of Eons, we would have gotten the Echo of Eons off. If we had not played this, we wouldn't have Soul Ring in play, but we would have gotten the Echo of Eons to resolve, and then they would have only 1 card in their hand, and we would have a fresh grip, and no Soul Ring, no Trinket Mage, but still be able to win. I mean, it depends. Maybe they can't kill our Narset, which would be amazing, but I have to imagine they have something here. 4th Airlingus, okay. Now we'll see how they attack. They know about the Echo of Yon, so they should prioritize killing this Narset pretty highly. They need to send a lot of stuff over there. Okay, 4 tokens in Narset. Yeah, this is a good attack. So we cannot save our Narset. We take 2. They're gonna get a new hand off the Echo of Eons. I still think we're in a reasonable position though. There's a good chance we'll be able to kill them next turn. Not on our turn now, but yeah, let's play that. And then Echo. Okay. We'll ponder looking for more mana. So we can, oh wow. um, yeah, these seem good. Okay. Um, yeah, now we'll pass. Next turn we could go for Narset Time Spiral. We can also take a turn off to Cryptic Command, tap, draw, and just put more lands into play. And ideally get up to a point where we can Cabal Ritual. There is some anti-synergy with Yawgmoth's Will and the draw 7s because they shuffle our graveyard in. Our opponent obviously has, I mean, they have lots of mana and lots of cards, so we'll see what they can do. If they just add more creatures to the board, we don't care. We just don't want to see like Thalia type stuff. Okay, yeah, stomping the Trinket Mage is fine. Actually, that's actively good for us. We want to have cards in the graveyard for Cabal Ritual and Yawgmoth's Will. All right, so we'll block here, take 8. So we'd love to find a dark ritual here. Our limiting factor is definitely mana in this position. Okay, I'm very happy to see them just cast Bone Crusher. They pass. Yep. Let's untap. We draw the Ancestral. We'll play Island, Narset. We know we have a land on top that we don't want, so we'll minus Narset. Spell Pierce and Vampiric Tutor. Okay, we'll take the Vampiric Tutor, which can find Demonic Tutor. I mean, can find a Dark Ritual. And we'll pass. And then we need to decide if we want to Vampiric Tutor at the end of their turn or on our turn. I think I'm going to do it at the end of their turn. It gives us one less storm count, but it gives us one more mana. And I think I would rather have one mana than one storm count here, although it's close. We could have flashback Echo of Eons there, but I don't think that's correct in this position. Maybe getting one more storm count actually is correct, actually. We're going to have a decent amount of mana, but... Right now we have 3 cards in the graveyard. Cryptic is 4. Vampiric Tutor, Ancestral. Okay, let's spin the top, see if there's anything here that we want. Magma Opus. It's kind of interesting. No, I don't think we want any... Well, yeah, we'll do it like this. Then we'll go Cryptic Command to tap draw. And then Magma Opus is on top. Yeah, I think we're just going to Vampiric Tutor end of turn. Save all of our mana. That does die to Char and Fire Blast. Do we care about those things? I mean, it would really suck to lose to them, that's for sure. Showdown of the Scald, okay. We'll see what they hit. If they play Figure in Adonto Vanguard, I'm gonna go for it. Like, yeah, they could still have Fire Blast, but I think getting Resolve Vampiric Tutor, it gives us so much more mana next turn. We have 4 cards in the graveyard. Vampiric Tutor gets us to Threshold. Yeah, with that we can easily get Threshold for Dark Ritual next turn. They play land from their hand. That's kind of interesting. Okay. End of turn Vampiric Tutor. Getting Dark Ritual. Brain Freeze is, we can Brain Freeze later. So now we'll draw. We'll go... I guess we'll Narset minus to start. Hard Evidence is just 1 mana, add a storm. We will Ancestral targeting ourselves. We will Consider, which will give us Threshold. Then we'll go Cabal Ritual, Dark Ritual. I mean, at this point, it's pretty much over, right? We can go... Are we limited on blue mana? Not really. Hard Evidence. Talisman. Yawgmoth's Will. Flashback Cabal Ritual. Flashback Dark Ritual. We'll play the island. Storm is already 9, so now we can just go Vampiric Tutor down to 2. Finding Brain Freeze. Then we will tap this to draw a card. Then we'll Brain Freeze them. And then we want to kill them now so that they can't untap and burn us. So we can play Ancestral Recall, targeting them for the win. All right, solid. Opponent had a really slow draw there. This is a bad matchup in general if they have a fast clock, but none of their creatures were disruptive, and they didn't have that fast of a clock that game, so we're able to take it kind of easily. This might be a matchup where it's worth bringing in an actual red splash because Fire Covenant is so good. So how would it look if we wanted to do that? There's not many cards I want to cut, unfortunately. Maybe we cut these two for these two. But I also want to play the Talisman if we're playing red for the fixing. We can bring that in out over Spell Pierce. I guess Spell Pierce is very good against 4th Air Lingus. I think we cut the Gear Hulk here. And then let's cut a Swamp and an Island for 2 mountains. So we have 4 red sources plus a talisman, so 5 red sources. No, it's 2 talismans, so 6 red sources. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 black sources. And only 4 non-blue sources, so 12, 13 blue sources. Okay, I don't think we need the second mountain. Let's make sure we still have enough islands. Yeah, let's run it like this. I guess we could still play Magnum Opus, maybe. Ooh, this hand is pretty bad. I think I'm going to keep it, though. So, we have a lot of black cards, but let's keep it. We have Sensitive Divining Top to dig for Black Source. Black Source can Vampiric Tutor for Ancestral Recall. We can also Brain Freeze ourselves to fill the graveyard for Yawgmoth's Will. I don't love drawing a red card there. Hopefully we can find the black-red Talisman. Ooh, that's bad. We do have Mizium Mortars to deal with it. That's why we brought in Mortars. We didn't, it's good against Hero of Bladehold, but we mostly brought it in case they have disruptive creatures. I think I'll go for the Spell Pierce here. And then we'll go upkeep, spin the top. Okay. So we have Vampiric Tutor up if we need to, but I think I would rather just draw the land. Exception is if they play Hero of Bladehold, I might have to find a red source so that we can Mizium Mortars kill the hero. That's fine. Okay, they have some board presence here. So we would love to find. Yeah, this is gonna be tough. This is definitely gonna be tough. We could go Cabal Ritual Brain Freeze. Yeah, as bad as it is, I think this is actually the play here. It lets us fill up our graveyard a bit. Do we want to No, we don't even have mana for Vampiric Tutor. And then we're hoping to just get lucky and hit some good stuff with, I think I'm actually going to tap this to draw here. I think I kind of like drawing an island here. And then we'll hope to, that was maybe wrong. Because We want to find a red source pretty badly. Yeah, this we're probably gonna have to settle this one in game three on the play. Turn two Thalia on the play is really bad for our deck. So we can play like 4 mana Yawgmoth's Will and then not even come close to winning. Yeah, this is gonna have to be a game three game, or game three match. I'm ready to concede to most things. Fourth Airlingus for 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they do kill us next turn. Cryptic's gone. If we top deck a red source, can we survive? I'll take a draw step. All right, yeah. Tough game there. On the play, I think I still will play the red cards, even though the lack of consistency hurt us there. I like the subtlety a lot. I wish we drew subtlety there. I'll keep the spell pierce still. Yeah, we'll run it back. Our deck, yes, Thalia just completely wrecks our deck. That's not a surprise. Everyone knows that Thalia is good against Storm. It's especially good against a deck that has 9 1-drops because, your 3 mana card costing 4 makes it worse. But your 1 mana card costing 2 makes it way worse. Like, doubling the cost, you just think of the ratio of, the cost you're paying to the effect, and it becomes really, really bad when you double the cost. I think, actually, Thirst for Discovery is worse than Magma Opus here. Even with no ways to cast it, just 2 mana to make a treasure is actually worth it in this situation, I think, with multiple draw sevens. All right, on the play. Let's go. Yeah, this hand is a keep. Wow, this hand is actually phenomenal. I think we want to actually play Rogran Triome on turn 1 here. There's not really a rush to Ancestral. They don't have, discard spells that we know of. Okay. Um, yeah, well, Hard Evidence. And I think we just Ancestral now. That's technically we're supposed to Ancestral first, but it wouldn't have changed it here. We have both of our draw sevens in our hand. That's kind of funny. There's Thalia. That's annoying. Mana Drain. Ooh, okay. So we'll pass holding up Mana Drain. We're going to get a basic swamp with this Polluted Delta. And I'm happy to just crack the clue if they don't play something we have to Mana Drain. Loren. That really doesn't do that much. This is fine. So now we're going to crack this for Watery Grave and then crack the clue. Because I don't want to draw the Watery Grave. And we're actually very happy to go to discard here. Getting to put the Echo of Eons into the graveyard. Huh. Um... Yeah, I think we still just want to go to discard. And then one option is we can go end of turn. We need, yeah, and we could go end of turn Fire Covenant, kill both of their things. Untap Soul Ring into Narset Echo if we draw land. We could also just Mana Drain this. Hmm. Close play here. I think we're gonna just Fire Covenant to sweep their board. Yeah, that seems worth it. I really want to get the Stully off the board. Oh, whoops. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was almost bad. 2 here. Yeah. Really, really strong card. Just 3 mana instant speed board sweeper. Paying 4 life isn't ideal, but it's not too bad. They can tap Loran and have us both draw if they want to. I think that favors us pretty clearly. Deal. All right, if we draw land, we can just go off. We don't draw land, unfortunately. So let's go Soul Ring. And a tap Soul Ring. We're going to try and find a land and then find Cryptic, okay? So now we're either going to go, yeah, I mean, we have Cryptic and Mana Drain up. Really good position. The max mana play is to go Mana Drain into Magma Opus. That's fine. Lots of sagas over there, and I'm okay with it. That would be awesome if we could beat Dahlia aggro, red-white aggro in round 1. I'm not going to counter that either, honestly. Okay. I will just go end of turn bounce draw. Sure. And tap. Gotta be right to just go for the. I mean, the thing is, our hand is good. I actually don't even think we go. Weirdly, I don't think we go for Echo of Eons because I like my hand so much. We can just wait another turn. Hopefully, hit another land drop. Nice. Now we can go Narset minus for Talisman. Yeah. It's weird not to just take out their hand, but I think it is correct here. I just want to develop my mana. Next turn, Cabal Ritual will be live for Threshold. We should be able to win next turn. Containment Priest. Yep, not a problem. Not going to counter that. Yeah, the next turn we start to go off. We can make tons of mana and draw tons of cards, and from there we should be able to win. Ha! Their Containment Priest exiles their own Fable. That's hilarious. And next turn it'll exile their own Kumano. Solid synergies there. They have a Danto Vanguard and 3 unknowns. All right, they attack. This is fine. Then they're going to try to blow us out with Wandering Emperor, which is very far from a blowout. They don't even have it. Okay. This looks like something we're going to mana drain. Yes, definitely. This turn we go for our shot. We're going to just completely go off. So let's add some mana. Let's play Cabal Ritual. And I think we just draw 7 here. And I guess Time Spiral is better than... yeah, Time Spiral is better than anything else here. So, Time Spiral. Because this costs 0 mana and Echo of Eons costs 3 mana. All right, yeah. Well, solid. That is literally our worst matchup. Red white aggro with Thalia. They had pretty bad draws in games one and three. I guess they had turn two Thalia. Actually, they didn't even have a bad draw in game three. We just had Fire Covenant. Um, so yeah, that's pretty sweet. 1-0. I'll see you in round two. Also, I'll note. So I was in first in the trophy race. Now I'm in third. Maybe dropping. I've done four leagues in the last. So this is my fourth day of work. I've done four leagues and I've trophied them all. I've trophied every single thing since starting work. But I've just been doing one a day. And Hank the Obese and Chris Wolf are doing more than one a day. Clearly, since they've gotten more than one trophies a day. So even if they're trophying 100%, they're still playing a lot more than us. It's the weekend now. I'll probably try to get maybe two or three leagues a day if I can. We'll see. But yeah, so far so good. We're 1-0. I'll see you in round two. All right, we're on the play for round two against Churchill Goliath. And this is a keepable hand. Not exciting, but we're going to hit land drops. We're going to block early creatures. Cryptic Command's a powerful card. Good enough to keep. We really want to be playing against control decks. I think mono green and control should both be pretty good matchups. What we don't want to see, like our worst matchup is Boros aggro, or like mono red or mono white. Like any aggressive deck is our worst matchup, and then other combo decks are probably not a great matchup either. Like Splinter Twin combo is just a little faster. They have disruption for us, and like we have some disruption for them, but we don't have good removal, and that's the best way to break up those sorts of combos. Reanimator, same sort of deal. Like maybe they have like dot seas into a quick combo is pretty effective. All right, Narset's a pretty good draw. Don't love that. Okay. Come on, are you kidding me? Turn two Thalia. We've played against Turn two Thalia three games in a row. That's very annoying. Okay, Soul Ring's a good draw. It means we can't use Magma Opus this turn, but I think that's worth it. So frustrating. We can beat Thalia, but it's pretty hard. And it's also just like I like this isn't you don't see Thalia decks that often. Alright, so they have 5 mana. What is this? Like Elder Gargaroth, Deranged Hermit. Okay. Yeah, I mean turn two Thalia, turn three Deranged Hermit is pretty much as bad as it gets. Um we'll play land go. We could bounce one of their lands and make them sack their Deranged Hermit. I don't think that's worth it. Do we want to play Narset? It means we don't have Cryptic Command up. I think it is worth it though. Yeah, we'll play the Narset. We need to we need to dig. We can't win with what we have right now. Oh, actually, big misplay to play the Swamp there. Dang it. Yeah, misplay to play the Swamp because now we can't use Magma Opus. And so Crab means that they have to send a lot of stuff for the Narset to kill it. So we're going to get away with not taking much damage ourselves here. They could also ignore the Narset, but then we get to on top of Narset, which is also good. Okay, so they send these at Narset, so no matter what, we can't keep him alive, keep her alive. So we'll block like this. Tap. Thirst for Discovery. Okay, we'll play land and pass. And we're not going to use Cryptic to tap draw here. We're going to wait as long as possible before doing that. Down to 7. They're probably not going to play anything into the noon. thing, but that's all right. So we'll go end of turn Thirst. Discarding Spell Pierce plus Talisman. Then we'll go Magma Opus. I don't want to use the take their time here if I can avoid it. Uh, well, we might need to actually. I really want to keep hitting land drops. Like, are we planning on like these cards aren't even good with Yawgmoth's Will? Yeah, let's do this. Um, I guess we'll leave the Magma Opus in the graveyard. And we're looking for, honestly, like, lands here. We need one land or else we're just dead. But there's no way they... I guess we could die to Reprieve here, but whatever. I mean, we can't really play around that much. Again, turn 2 Thalia, turn 3 Deranged Hermit. Kind of worst case scenario. That's Disruption plus a really fast clock. Okay. So we'll take Island. Do we take Island? As weird as that seems. How are we ever gonna beat this freaking Thalia? That's just so annoying. Um, I guess we must. It must be Island Ancestral. So put these on the bottom. Island pass. I would love to be able to use Cryptic to bounce Thalia end of turn, but we have to use it to tap their team. Then we can find Gear Hulk maybe. Tap all creatures, draw a card. Not a good draw at all there. I guess, well, it's better than Echo of Yawns. It's not the worst draw. I really hope this doesn't disrupt us in some way, like Sun Titan or something. Steel Seraph, sure. Okay. So, all right, let's. I mean, we could just play Time Spiral. So here's our two options. We could play Ancestral Recall, hoping to find specifically Torrential Gear Hulk. That would be 2 mana for Ancestral, 6 mana for Gear Hulk, 1 mana for Magma Opus. So 2 plus 6 plus 1, that's 9. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, and that would be that would put us in a good position. Alternatively, we could Time Spiral. Then Gear Hulk is no longer a good draw, but that gives us a better chance to win this turn if we're trying to just storm off, even with them having Thalia in play. It also gives us the out to redraw Cryptic Command and buy more time. I think that's slightly better, although it's close. So we'll go Dark Ritual. There's no card in the format they could have that would do anything. Actually, I guess they could have Endurance. Maybe their last two cards are Endurance, green card, and they're considering pitching in response to this Dark Ritual. Otherwise, they should be F6'd. There's really not many hands we could draw here off of Time Spiral that win, unfortunately. But we got to play to our outs. Can this hand do it? No. Um, yeah, absolutely not, right? Like, we can spin our wheels for a little bit. Storm count is 2. We have to get storm count 8. All right, let's consider. If we find Dark Ritual, could we get there? Dark Ritual is 4. Cabal Ritual is 5. Sensei's Top is 6. Vampiric Tutor 7, Brain Freeze is 8. Yeah, I think we have enough mana for that. Yeah, if we find either Dark Ritual or Brain Freeze in our next two cards, I think we actually can win. um, how much? Okay, how much mana would all that stuff take? So Dark Ritual is +1, Cabal Ritual is mana neutral, Vampiric Tutor is -2, Sensei's Top is -2, Brain Freeze is -3. So 2 plus 2 plus 3, we need 7 mana. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So that doesn't work. Oh wait, no, we don't need to play. No, I think we top this because we could also just draw both of the cards off of this. Yeah, I think this is correct. If we find both cards, we definitely win. If we find one, I don't think we do. I don't think there's more mana we could find either. This still is so frustrating. Okay, Yawgmoth's Will, not gonna do it, probably. Um, we can, so Storm is 4. All right, let's just fire off the Cabal Ritual, because we're not gonna be able to get all the way there this time. Yeah, Cabal Ritual is just mana neutral. So we have 5 mana. Yeah, we're so close to being able to Vampiric Tutor into Ponder. I mean, yeah, it's just the Thalia. Like, if all these cards cost 1, it would be so easy to win this turn. As it is, Storm is 5. So we have enough mana for Ponder into Brain Freeze. We have exactly enough mana for that. And that would put them down to 2 cards in Library. But it wouldn't win. They would draw down to 1 card and then die. Or and then kill us. Ah, so close. We did find it. I'm just gonna Brain Freeze them to see what's in their deck. Very tough though. I mean, yeah, the Thalia cost us 7 mana there, obviously. So we almost were able to win through like 7 Stone Rains, but instead we die. Okay, good to know about Scavenging Ooze. Kind of good. They have Mana Crypt and Mox and Soul Ring. Oh my god! Mana Crypt, Mox, Soul Ring, and Thalia and Scavenging Ooze all in the main deck. That's just so brutal. All right. That's very frustrating. Okay, so we lose game 1. That's fine. Hopefully we can win games 2 and 3. We get to be on the play this time. Let's do the same sideboard plan. Yeah, we'll cut this, cut that and that. And then the last cut is Spell Pierce does seem decent against them. Yeah, let's cut this. All right. I'm going to try not to go on tilt. I'm going to be very frustrated if they play turn 2 Thalia once again, though. All right, we do have a removal spell for it this time. That's nice. We have all our colors. Good hand. So the best thing to find off of, consider it would be Fire Covenant. That would be even better. Oh, whoops. We didn't need to main phase this. I don't know why I did that, but I'm happy to draw a hard evidence here. And All right, let's get Water Graven to play tapped and pass. Elite Spellbinder is marginally annoying. Oh my god. Okay. Um. Right. Mountain Pass. Interesting. I'm not sure what they're getting here. And they could get Mana Crypt or Mox, but they kind of need green mana from a lot of their top end. And as far as I remember, that doesn't. They get Steel Seraph. Okay, that's fine. Do they play Steel Seraph as a 3/3? Nope. All right. Okay. Hmm. I think I'm just gonna kill this thing. Saves a lot of time and a lot of damage. We're flooding pretty hard though, of course. Kill this. Oh man. All right, we need to find Fire Covenant. Jeez, maybe we should have known that. I thought they were just passing because they needed to play. They were waiting to play a bigger Steel Seraph, but that's obviously pretty bad. We're gonna take 6. I probably punted this game honestly. Maybe we were even supposed to mulligan. Although no, we weren't supposed to mulligan. Like, yeah, consider it. It sucks that we've drawn all lands, but I think we that was a good keep. But now we're gonna take 6, go to 11. We're just dead on board to the in the air next turn. If we find Fire Covenant, we can afford to pay 9 life. I'm not worried about burning this matchup. They do have a Walking Ballista. All right. Really just a bad match. Let's just erase that one from our mind and settle down for the finals. See you there. All right. Back for the finals against Epic Walrus. We're on the play. Great hand. Very, very good hand. Just hoping not to play against turn 2 Thalia. If I'm the final boss of Vintage Cube, that's not the case when I'm playing Storm. I'll tell you that much. Although Island Soul Ring is a good start. Yeah, this is a broken hand. All right. I really was hoping to play against Control, but Mono Green should be a good matchup too. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I'm going to play Islanded Pass, holding up Subtlety and Ancestral Recall. We could play the Narset, but I think I'd rather just Subtlety their turn 2 play and just put them way behind. Huh. Okay, so it looks like they have Guy's Cradle in their deck. Yep, there she blows. Okay, that's kind of annoying, but we still get to play Ancestral. Ooh. Too bad. Okay. Yeah, we'll just play Hard Evidence and pass with Mana Drain up. And we don't really need a second Black Source, so I'm content to just get a basic island here. Um, I don't care that much about this, but I guess I'll let it resolve. Yeah, I'll let it resolve. It does give them 2 more mana. But I would love to get some more mana out of this mana drain. Yeah, we'll mana drain that. So we get 4 mana. Let's see what we can do with it. We are a little constrained on colored mana. So, how do we want to proceed? I think I'll Narset here. And we could maybe no, I don't think we can win here, but we can do some good stuff. Yawgmoth's Will is what we were hoping to hit. Um, is there a chance we could win here actually? No, we're too constrained on blue mana. Yeah, let's just set up for one more turn. Um, okay, we're not going to. I don't really want to delve away my graveyard when we have dig through time. I also actually just don't think we want any of these. All right, Spell Pierce is the card that we're likely going to be pitching to Subtlety. They can kill our Narset, which isn't great, but we're just trying to set up, put lands into play, draw cards, and like our life total isn't under pressure. They only have one card. It is too bad that they killed the Narset, but still, good position. We want to find Cabal Ritual. Okay, let's consider in response, and then probably Subtlety this. All right, Graveyard. Then yeah, I'll Subtlety. Just want to slow them down as much as possible, stop them from doing anything. We're getting to a point where we can afford to. Do you have another play? We're getting to the point where we can afford to dig through time and still keep a hefty graveyard. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do that. We're just gonna go Island, cycle, Rogran Triome, and then dig. Looking for Cabal Ritual. Yep, down to 16. This is fine. All right, looks like something big. Really? Come on. Oh, man. So punished for waiting a turn. Oh, okay. I don't think there's anything we hit, though. We don't have mana for Cryptic Command. That's just so painful. Okay, we'll take these two. All right. We have time to rebuild. They have Tireless Track. I don't remember if they put Tireless Tracker on the top or bottom. I guess we can check. Hopefully they put it on top. No, they put it on the bottom. Okay. We'll take the 3. We only have 14 cards in our library. That's a good draw. All right, we could rebuild. We could rebuild. The longer the game goes, the smaller our brain freeze needs to be, although our opponent's not drawing any cards. Come on. They have strip mine too. Green Suns for 1. Okay. Elvish Reclaimer. I mean, we can't go for it yet. We just won't be able to succeed. Maybe if we draw Cabal Ritual, we could go for it. No such luck. Really just a brutal string of matchups. Playing against back-to-back Thalia decks, then the Strip Mine Armageddon deck. So we'll chump here. Just in case they top deck a removal spell, this means we get another turn guaranteed. That's not going to help. Just going to pass, and the next turn we go for it. We have to get a storm count of 9 after losing 6 lands. It's pretty much Cabal Ritual or bust. Cabal Ritual. I mean, the problem with Cabal Ritual is it's not even as good as I would like it to be because we have so many blue mana symbols in our graveyard. We can't use a bunch of black mana that effectively. All right, Cryptic Command is the best draw. Second best draw is Cabal Ritual. Trinket Mage does actually... No, it doesn't let us survive. Bummer. Okay, so we got to go for it. All right. We'll go Yawgmoth's Will. Dark Ritual. Do we want to dig? No. Well, so if we dig, we're losing 7 cards from our graveyard. We would not have... No. So we need to Ancestral and hope to hit Cabal Ritual off of this. Okay. That was pretty likely because we had put a bunch of cards on the bottom. Now we Cabal Ritual. Now we Vampiric Tutor. No, wait. Well, okay. We have 3 blue mana left. We need to use 1 on Trinket Mage. We can Trinket Mage. We have a lot of... So, okay, one option... If we go Vampiric Tutor for Brain Freeze, Ponder, Consider, Brain Freeze them. That actually does it. Right? Okay, let me just do the math again to make sure. Vampiric Tutor. We have 8 mana. We have 9 mana right now, including 3 blue mana. So with the 3 blue mana, we're playing Ponder, Consider, and Brain Freeze. We also have to use one of our color mana. That's fine. So Ponder, Consider, Brain Freeze, Vampiric Tutor. That adds 4 more to the storm count. So that should be enough to win. Trinket Mage does the same thing, except it adds 1 more storm, but we don't need to do that. So, yeah. Okay. Vampiric Tutor. Grabbing Brain Freeze. Ponder. I guess I'll just do this because we can. Trinket Mage for top. And Freesia. Wow. I can't believe we were able to beat the Armageddon there, but I'm happy about it. All right. So we take down game 1 against Green-White. For the 3rd match in a row, Fire Covenant's the best card in our deck. Yeah, I guess we'll just do the same thing again. It really sucks that we couldn't play against Control. The reason to play a deck like this is just so you can play against Control. And we were not able to get there. And I think we do want to have 2 red sources. Red is just so important with these cards. Although I guess we need black. Maybe we're just supposed to play one mountain. We could also play Solemn Simulacrum. We could also play more lands against a deck that's really aggressively attacking our mana base. Yeah, I don't think Thirst for Discovery is very good. Let's go up to 17 lands on the draw. I think that's better than playing Dak. They're playing Strip Mine. We really can't afford to miss land drops here. All right, definitely a good hand. We only have one blue source, so if they Strip Mine our Ancestral, it's kind of bad, but we can use top to dig for a second blue source. Opponent's down to 5. Wow. Well, that makes Strip Mine worse. Vampiric Tutor was quite a bad draw here. There's a non-zero chance we end up in a position where we have to Vampiric Tutor for an island. Honestly, I want my opponent to play Thalia here. If they're on a mold 5, oh, Urborg kind of helps us. Vampire Hexmage. Okay, well, if the Vampire Hexmage combo is pretty good. All right, let's just put some stuff into play here. Talisman into top. Pass. Then we're not. I'll put a stop on the upkeep. We're not going to top in our upkeep, though, unless they kill our Triome. Huh. Fair enough. Do we have any outs to this? Cryptic, but we don't have enough blue for that. Wow. Yeah, that's just a win. Right? I don't think we have anything we could draw. Well, I also don't think there's any way we can win here. Let's Ancestral ourselves. Well, Ritual into something. Yeah, I mean, you got me. I guess I'll make them do it. But if they just do this, I'll concede. All right. Tough game 2 there. We get to be on the play for game 3, although if they have that draw, it won't matter too much. Do we want to run it back? Nothing we have in our sideboard helps against the combo. Yeah, let's just run it back. All right, we'll keep this. I mean, it kind of doesn't do anything, but I think we can't really go to 5 here. What do we want to put back? Either Cabal Ritual or Yawgmoth's Will. I like the Ritual. And then our plan is just to find Ancestral. Opponent's down to 5 again, but clearly their deck can win on mulls to 5. So we'll go Island, Soul Ring, top. And we have top plus fetch land, which is always nice. Huh. Okay. We might be able to get a fast Echo of Eons. Okay, I'm gonna spin the top now, just in case it changes our information, but it probably doesn't. Okay. So next turn we could just fire that off. Jeez, are you serious? Oh my God. That's incredibly frustrating. Okay, so Echo Vions loses. So let's crack this. The problem is we don't even have triple blue. Yeah, Cryptic Command is our only out. So we need to top into blue source plus Cryptic. Man. That almost does it. Vampiric Tutor confined. We have no flyers. We have no bounce. Yeah, it's just Cryptic Command, but because we don't have triple blue, because it's only turn 3. Yeah, this being a swamp is hurting us badly. Um, so we put. I guess we need to just hope that the card under Vampiric Tutor is a Cryptic Command. Because if we Vampiric Tutor, we need to draw 3 cards. We can only draw 2 cards. Because we have to draw the land plus the Vampiric Tutor plus the Cryptic Command that we put on top of the tutor. We can only draw 2. So that means our out is. I mean, what if we. Yeah, we can't win with Vampiric Tutor in this position. So we have to go boom, 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 draw the Watery Grave, then spin the top and find Cryptic Command. All right. Spin the top. Come on, Cryptic. So we can draw the tutor and do nothing else. All right. Wow. Well, that sucked, to be honest. Not my favorite league. I just don't like Storm. Like, maybe if we got the trophy, we'd be singing a different tune, but that was just like not my favorite. I don't like this sort of deck. Well, yeah, we won't be too salty. Good deck. The power level it was like Soul Ring Ancestral to like lose with those cards feels kind of bad. I wish we just played a blue black control deck. Let me know in the comments if I misdrafted or misplayed or anything. Just like I don't know. I'm really not a Storm expert, of course. I think I'm pretty good at playing mid-range control, aggro, all of that stuff. Reanimator, like other combo decks, but specifically Storm, not my wheelhouse. I'll just leave it at that. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.